Oh boy, day 12. The journey continues and we are back. We're rocking and rolling. You know the drill. It's Tuesday, so it's 2.5 mile to 3 mile walk and a little bit of upper body work and then getting to work. And today, listening to Kevin Hart on the way over as I was walking to this wonderful area known as Taylor Park, Florida. Taylor Park, Largo, Florida. But he was talking about consistency. And boy, couldn't I agree more, couldn't we agree more, right? Now that you're on the journey with me, that consistency is absolutely the key. Consistency is the key. We talked about it yesterday and about what the diet should look like consistently and what the exercise should look like consistently, right? All this stuff ties in, guys. All this stuff ties in. It's crazy. It's crazy when you just think about how simple it really is, right? But consistency, but also seeing the benefits of your consistency. That, listening to Kevin talk, that was the main thing, because everybody knows consistency is key. Now we know how to do it. Now you got no excuse there. But seeing the benefit. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at these guys. You got the sentinels, and they're watching this big old gator out here. Oh, they are all watching him. He's a big boy. Look, they all know. They all know. They all know what's up. It's like a swamp out there today. Water's low. But look, it's big boy. He's going over there. There's another little one there. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if that's breakfast or that's Buddy. Would love to stick around for that, but we don't have time for that. All right, so seeing the benefits of your consistency, seeing the results of your consistency, that is the next step once you've established that consistency. So we're sitting here on day 12. We know we've lost more than 5 pounds. We're starting to see it. The reason why we add the arms in and the upper body work is so that we can see a little bit of results there. Maybe you see a little bit of extra muscle or something there, and that motivates you to continue to keep going. Maybe you see your face got a little bit thinner, or waistline or whatever. Once you start seeing those benefits, then the consistency feeds the consistency. It's crazy how that works, right? And so I love that. I love talking about it. I love putting a face on it, putting a name to the face, a face to the name, whatever you want to say. But it's super important to celebrate your wins. If you don't feel like you're getting anything out of it, you're not going to keep it up, right? So feeling better, right, is another thing. Hey, I just feel better today, or the walks are getting easier, or the rides are getting easier, or whatever it is. So consistency. That's the word of the day. Oh man, but beautiful day. Really excited for this walk because I wasn't feeling amazing to start the day. I wasn't. I woke up and kind of had that, maybe I could sleep more. But I went to bed at the right time last night. I know I slept good. That was just good old me telling me to let's celebrate for a day. But the goal's not here. We're not where we want to get. So we got to keep working, and we got to keep enjoying the journey and enjoying what we're doing. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I don't know about you. I'd love to see where you guys are walking. I don't think enough of these on the walk. Just let you see my path. Such a great spot. And as we're going, how Kevin Hardy talks about consistency in the workplace, professionally. He was talking about his son studying and how he didn't want to study, but he made him study. You know, being his dad, that you got to study before you start doing all this other stuff. He made him study. He went to school, took the test, got an A. And then he said he was ecstatic about it. And then he asked his son, well, why did we get the A? And his son said, because I studied. And then he was excited to study. And he studied, you know, before he was asked to do it. You know, he'd get home, I'm going to study. I'm going to do 2 hours of studying. And he studied. And he took his next test and he got a B+. And he was pissed because he put all that work in and didn't get the same exact results. But he still got good results, right? So it made him want to continue to work and continue to do the studying. And I think professionally, you can tie that in. Consistency. Hold on. Part of this thing is enjoying it, guys. And you got to find ways to enjoy it. I've never been nature, let me get out in nature kind of guy, but I've always been an outdoorsy guy, but always doing stuff, you know. But now I'm starting to enjoy it. As an oriole flies right by me. Super cool. But yeah, the consistency in the workplace of finding your groove, game plan in your day, and setting blocks of time for things. Depending on what you do, you know, I have to set blocks of time for myself. I have to get in an hour early every morning because I'm a manager, so I'm expected to be prepped and ready to go. I got a team that looks forward to morning meetings and things like that, so consistently setting blocks of time in the morning. I'm going to be there an hour early, no matter what, because it's not just for me. It is for me, but it's for my team, right? You know, set times for blocks of times for coachings or one-on-ones and things like that, and just keeping that consistency, keeping that schedule. That's a very important thing in life, and you start realizing it when you go on a fitness journey like this, that setting the goal, writing it down, doing it consistently, enjoying the journey, and then seeing the benefits of the consistency. Those things are kind of guiding principles, right? And once you start seeing it, you don't have excuses. You just consistently follow up utilizing these things, and you'll get the results. And you know, I'm just feeling so dang good. I feel great. So I want you to feel great too. And you will. You will. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I don't know what it is about today. I mean, it's a Tuesday. You know what it is? 4-day week. 4-day work week. And I'm starting to enjoy my days off a little more because I'm not spending them pigging out on gnarly food or doing things that are, not gonna get me where I want to get. I'm spending them thinking about cool ideas for things that I can do to continue my journey. So, like the going to the beach and walking and stuff like that. Just such an enjoyable way to do things rather than sitting around drinking beers or, going out to eat some big old gnarly greasy lunch or something like that. So just lifestyle change in general is so great. It's freeing. It's freeing. And it kind of brings you back to that like kind of childhood excitement for things. Just like getting out and doing stuff, So anyway, that's that thought. See this guy down here? Yeah. Doing his thing. And that's why I told you guys, I think on day one, if it wasn't day one, it was close to day one, I talked about Strava. Get the Strava app. It keeps logs of what you're doing, and you can go in and look at what you've been doing. And that's important stuff. It's very important stuff. Plus, when you start setting goals, you start looking at, okay, I've only got 45 minutes to do something. Now you can look at the last time you did a walk and say, all right, I can't increase my time because I've got a time crunch today, but I can increase the intensity because I did it in 35 minutes. Let me see if I can knock this thing out in 31 minutes or something, you know what I mean? Obviously, you got to do you and do what works for you. But Strava is really cool for that. It has a lot of extra features if you pay for it. Something that I do not currently do. But if they want to sponsor me, then maybe we can talk about it, right? But I see the benefits. It's such a great thing to just log what you're doing, see how you did it, and have that information stored and ready to go. Plus, your friends can get on there. Your friends can get on there, and they can, like your activities and, give you props and all that stuff. So, a lot of cool things about that. But I think that's another part of consistency is logging it. And let's be honest, in this digital age, digital era we live in, you're not going to put it on paper somewhere. You're not going to just open up a Word document and log it. So if you have an app, there's an app for that, right? If you got an app that does it, then I think you're ahead of the game or where you need to be in the game or whatever it is. That's a big old bunny. I tell my wife I saw some bunny out on the trail. There's a little gator peeking down there. Oh, I see you. That's pretty nuts though, when you're walking through here and you see them peeking at you. Nervous laugh. What a beautiful day. Wow. I mean, it's warm and it's wet, but I love it. That'll do it for the walking portion of today. 2.5 miles with the 20-pound weight vest. So we'll get in. We'll do some upper body. And you might say, hey, JC, Why aren't you doing lower body? Well, my lower body's built like a Mack truck, so I don't find the need to have to work that with all the cycling and walking that we're doing. That's doing what I want it to do. But with the upper body, we're trying to build some leaner muscle, right? Get some definition, which will help when it comes to consistency and seeing results from consistency, but also burns throughout the day. And it's what I need, back, chest, biceps, triceps, and a little bit of core stuff. So that's why I don't do the lower body stuff. Thanks for asking. You know the drill. Bicep curls, 3 sets, 15 to 20. Tricep kickbacks, 3 sets, 15 to 20. Rows, 3 sets, 15 to 20. Bench, 3 sets. However many you can get. You got a ball, do the ball. You got a bench, you do a bench. Whatever you got. Just work that chest. Side passes. I like to do 30 each side. You do what you can. Then sit-ups. 3 sets, not 2. 3 sets of 20 or whatever you can get done. And that's it. So listen, have a great day today. Keep the journey going. Let's keep rocking. Consistency, baby.